time to personalize these websites. So we're going to change the background, the Zurich bikes, all those things that you have been waiting for. So the first thing, you come over here to the sandwich, click on it, click design, style. All right. The first thing we're going to change is the color scheme. So this yellow, we don't want it to be yellow anymore. So you're going to choose your color. The only thing to note about your color choice is that if you choose a really light color, it will automatically change the background to this charcoal color background so that you can read the light color font you chose. If you choose something dark, it's going to go to white, and you can't change that. That just is how it is. That's how it does it, so that you can read whatever font you have chosen. So you pick the color that you want, click choose, and then you can change two of your fonts, the heading and the body text. They're the only two fonts on there, so be careful with that. The heading, if you're gonna pick something more fun, then pick the more fun heading because it's going to be bigger and I'll be more likely to be able to read it. Otherwise, don't go crazy. With your body text, it should be perfectly readable. I shouldn't have to squint. I shouldn't have to do any of that. I should just be able to read whatever it is that you chose. So choose ones that are very obviously readable on your website. If you choose something that's really out there like this, I can't read that, okay? And I won't even try. So if you choose something that I can't read, I'm just gonna ask you to change it and do something that I can read. So just keep that in mind that if I can't read it, I will ask you to change it. Like with everything, we have to save our changes. And then the next thing we're going to do is click background. We have to delete that bike picture. That is an important step. If you don't delete it, then it will put it as subsequent pages. So you might change your front page, but then it'll be on your second page, right? So you have to make sure that you've deleted that. Now we're going to add a photo. So I already have one chosen. So let's say I want, let's see if I can find it. Oh, this one, okay, because you know I love houseplants. So this would be my background image now. I can adjust this to show more or less and where I want it to show if you have like specific desires as far as where on this you are seeing. See how I can adjust that. So you pick wherever you want that main focal point to be. And then once you've decided on that, click on Save. If your background image is blurry, it means that it's not big enough for the space that you put it in. I don't know any other tricks for that, so you just have to pick a new image. So I'm sorry if you found the one that you love the most and it just doesn't work. That is just how it is, and I'm very sorry about that, but I can't change it. So just choose new images until there's one that is big enough that it doesn't pixelate. It's nice and clear. And then we're done with that. We're going to delete this Zurich bikes. That's actually an image. So then we're left with this logo area and this header text area. So now I'm going to type in Miss Lewis's Be the Change Project 2020 to 2021. And you would do similarly, but with your name instead of mine, and we'll save that as well. It's a little bit difficult to see right now. We'll see if adding a picture changes that. I might have to change that font color so that it can be red, or move my background around so that it's only on the white, that kind of a thing. So next thing we need, and this is the one picture that I'm going to be really specific about, it has to be just you. So this picture at the very top in the logo area is a picture of your face. It needs to be recognizably you. It can be your profile, but it shouldn't be from a distance. You shouldn't have a helmet on, and you need to be you and by yourself, unless you're with like pets or something like that. Okay, so if it is clear that it's you, then that's fine, but I don't want you in a picture with a bunch of friends and whatever. So I have pictures saved. For those of you who do not have pictures saved, you can email the picture to yourself and add it that way, or do it at home if that's easier for you. But if you email it to yourself, you then have access to it on your Chromebook because you can access it from your email. If it's in your drive, you can access it from your drive. It's going to upload that image. It automatically puts it over here to the left, and I don't want it there. Make sure it's in the center. It will only let me make it just a little bit bigger, and that's fine, but a recognizably me picture, no mask, please. And then I am going to have to adjust this color a bit because it is too difficult to read where it's at. But I'll do that later. I won't waste your time with that. So here is what these images should look like, and then you'll come through and you'll add images for all these other ones. See how this one is incorrectly formatted. It needs to be rotated so that it's up and down, right? This picture doesn't have to be project related, but can be. And then one more here at the bottom of your choosing. And those are your 3 pictures that will be required for checklist number 1.